We're gonna look at your gyro game here, and I guess I won't look at the pick screen because this is just a pub, and I don't know. Like, I figured like it's not super important. This is gonna be a very tough rune for you to get against these heroes. You have yeah, this is gonna be a tough rune. Yeah. You can tell this guy already leveled. Return. Yeah, you guys are getting spanked. It's not gonna be easy. Alright. Well, here's your CK. Nice bait. That's madness. Alright, well that was a cute little intro. Looks like 2 runes. Oh, definitely worse ways to start your game. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that these low skill pubs they tend to go long because people don't coordinate very well and push objectives. And because of that, things like the early runes and first blood aren't nearly as important because it's hard to leverage it into like a lead on the map. That said, like, nice job. That worked out quite well. Your CK showed up at a good time. Your CM is doing something weird. Oh boy, how did that courier... Okay, someone deserves to be flamed behind that courier snipe. Your CM sent herself... What did she send herself? What an awful snipe. Yeah, it's gonna be a ward at 42 seconds. Like, forget the fact that this courier even dies, which is so bad. This guy is gonna be buying a bottle. This guy is gonna need it, because ideally he's getting CS. It looks like he's getting owned. Is mid CK in right now? I think this looks awful. This hero just doesn't really scale in the way you want your mid hero to. So, we'll talk about you though. Because none of that was your fault, and we're focusing on something else. You're dealing with Fade Bolt as well as Centaur Warrunner's base damage of 69 versus your 57. So this should be a lane that's very light on the CS, and there's really not a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. Rubik's not a terrible laner, especially against CM, and you don't have any damage, man. Like this, yeah, technically this, this Centaur Warrunner should be getting every CS and deny. Yeah, pathing error there. I don't know if you thought this tree was out of the way, but you had to tango this tree. You probably know that, and it was probably just a mechanical error. Let's watch your mouse and see if you do that. Yeah, you run up this way. It looks like you think there's a path there. You tango any of these trees actually with these gone and get through. I don't know if you know about shift queuing, but you could have let's slow this down. Shift queuing is really useful for tangoing holes. You could have set your tango on this tree, right? V, click, and then shift right click through here, and you would have tangled the tree and automatically kept walking, right? You see that little flag up there? That's what you get when you shift click. That's like the next command. So you could have tango right click, tango right click. Anyway, we'll get back to things. It's probably just a mechanical error. I mean, I still do that too. I walk the wrong way or I misread the trees. Get used to tangoing this tree. A lot of P1s just cut that with their quelling blade right away. Yeah, your CM feels bad about that. And kind of rightly so. And the other tree that's good to know is, let's find it. This one. This tree also will let you through. That's more useful from a P5 perspective. You can run up through like this, but you could tango right click, and go boom straight there without losing any frames. Okay, so you're harassing. You're up to 63 damage. It's got to count for something. All right, we'll see how this goes at normal speed. Wow. Extreme value deny. You could probably... I was going to say you could pull aggro off those guys and get the creeps away. Maybe push away everyone else off the back of that. Something to think about. I haven't seen you do any aggro control, and Centaur is definitely getting you with it. You just need your own zone at this point. What's CM doing? The CM sure had an awful... Oh, Frostbite first level is never good. Like, maybe if that's what it takes to get you a rune. But she needs to just be hitting 2-man Crystal Novas all lane long. Is this blocked? This must be blocked, huh? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why she's running in circles with not using her mana. That's also very tilting. So, I commiserate with you over your support, but that's also gonna happen. Alright, so their lane is pushing now, and you just gave them 2 free denies. Yeah, that's really too bad. Yeah, your fly can there just fed them 2 range denies, which is super painful. So be aware of things like that. You bought a band of Elven skin, which I think is pretty sus, given that, I guess, yeah, you do have a career again. I think you probably finished the Wraith band first. I'm not sure how much the Addy's gonna do for you. Like, relative to what Wraith band gives you, a Wraith band's a lot better. And also cheaper. You'll end up getting both, I'm sure. But, career's open now, and you could be sending yourself the Wraith band. That's a very minor thing, but it's something worth noting. You're maxing Rocket Barrage. I think that's standard, and I think it's fine. You're out of mana, essentially. You have 1 more spell. You'll have 2 Rocket Barrages in a second. Just CM. That's why you don't get Frostbite level 1. What'd that do? Stopped him for a second and a half. Nothing, man. You be spamming this, it costs less. It hits multiple heroes. It does substantially. I guess it does technically less damage, but it hits multiple heroes. And also the duration is 4.5 seconds of slow instead of 1.5 seconds of root. This is a lot better spell at level 1. Your skill build looks fine. I think your courier's sitting here doing nothing. You need this Wraith band coming your way. We'll see when you finally do that. Maybe you're trying to get boots. I don't really know why. You would be prioritizing that over damage in this lane that's tough to farm. Yeah, this CM is trouble, man. That's nice, making use of that level 3 Rocket Barrage. If CM had a Mongo for you, things may work out, but I don't think she did. She didn't. She has a smoke, though. Not sure about that smoke. It's nice to have it on cooldown, but you're having mana issues. I think holding on to a mango for your carry is really good. Zap. Let's see. I'm sorry, I won't focus on CS to CS stuff, but I do want to see. Yeah, this you could have let it hit. Yeah, it's at 103. It's very close though. Obviously, I was mostly doing that for my own training, my own eyes. You got your ult. You got a kill on the centaur, which is unexpected and a nice bonus. Yeah, that's tough. That's a CS you miss. I mean, that's a CS everyone misses. I think that's just rough. That's a. Oh, I thought you had that one. Very nice. Taking a bit more of an aggressive stance on these. Yeah, you got the creeps tanking a lot of that damage. I think maybe you drop the call down and wait for him to run away to use your, yeah. There you drop the call down and you use the slow while he's running away to dump the rocket barrage. Call down kills the creeps too. Don't be afraid to use this spell. The cooldown is really short. Like for most ults, it's got a great range. It's really useful. If you can get a kill with this at 8 minutes, it's super worth. Yeah, you had 2 creeps sucking up 2/3 of the damage from that instead of Centaur Warrior Runner, which is too bad. There's the CS. Is it tough CS? Yeah, that one I don't know. That was a tough one. These guys are fighting. It's good that you're sticking with creeps. Easy deny. Yeah, it's good that you're sticking with creeps. A lot of people make the mistake of joining every single fight. It's probably because they're playing with their buddies and they want to help their friends or whatever. I respect the team-minded nature, but you need gold in this game if you're going to have any chance of carrying. That said, Lifestealer is not an ideal opponent. Jakiro is not an ideal opponent. You're going to need a BKB here, and you're going to need to make the most of it. Run. Don't even get involved, dude. Are you going to drop call down? Yeah, that's actually good. I'm surprised they got scared off, but they did. That was a great use of call down there, actually. It was definitely a good call. Juke out the hoof stomp. That's a lot of mana for not a lot of gain on that rocket. $95 damage versus Centaur's 86. So you've swapped places, and now you should be getting every CS and deny. Well, I mean, a lot of them. Tough. Bad luck, man. Yeah, there it is. No, that one was good. There you go. Easy value deny. With the drum first, I think that's a wonderful choice. 11-minute drum, not bad for a game at this level, man. But again, this is all going to go back to the early game being much less important in games where you can't coordinate with your team. I don't know about chasing this guy. I think you secure the Rubik's kill. We'll see though. Yeah, everyone gets away. Yeah, bad news. Yep, well, that time I happened to be right. 5 clarities, I didn't notice that. We'll see how that works out. I don't know, you made a call on the Centaur. There's nothing super wrong with that. With time you'll learn what's a kill and what's not. It didn't look like kill to me. But it was close. This looks pretty bad for Jakiro. If Centaur still had his ult, this would be trouble. So at least you got that out. Oh man, yeah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for anyone concerned, I don't think. Hey, nice drum. Yo, how does that Jakiro not kill you, dude? He definitely had you. That was definitely very foolish. Not a lot to say about that. Jakiro definitely should have killed you, but he didn't. Good. Swap out to your stat items. You could pull the small camp. This tower. I guess it's not going down. Just tanked a lot of tower. You gotta know when you're aggroed and de-aggro that. I'm not sure if you know how to de-aggro towers. You A-click a creep. You probably know that. Super important not to tank 6 tower shots in 13 minutes on Gyro. You're threatening with your call down. I'd be afraid to engage you too, but you're way low. If they get a good stun, you're done. So I'm glad to see you backing off. Treads are done. Fantastic. 104. Quite a lot of attack speed. This is scary. Yeah. Oh my god. This Jakiro is out of his mind, man. Okay. I got the kill. You got ganked on the, yeah, no vision and Centaur ult. Not really a ton you can do about that. It'd be nice if it was a 4 hero rotation instead of a 3, but it's not the end of the world. You're building an Ags. It's still just the side gunner, right? 20 damage, I think that's the right talent. Maxing flat cannon, I think that's the right choice. This is starting to look like me no care creeps, me only care kills. Let's see what you choose to do here though. Let's check net worth. See how you stack up. Third. Your CK has 1,000 more net worth than you. He's gotten some kills, but so have you. Yeah, I think you need to focus more on your farm, which is good. You're doing that. Alright. Is he gonna call down? I'd probably just call down, man. Call down and pop a clarity. Spend a minute farming. No one's threatening towers. You're probably not gonna fight. I think you can go ahead and burn this. See if you do it. You got flat can and call down. Yeah, I think it's not bad. This looks pretty bad. Yeah, well, it's great itemization by Centaur picking up this hood against you. They have vision up there, huh? No, they don't. They just thought to walk up there. Oh, yeah, they do. Well, I don't see you pinging up here. You need to be indicating to your team that they have vision, because they definitely knew what was going on with you farming those stacks. It's weird that this works this way. They definitely do have a ward there, though. Alright, let's check you out. You're fighting, or you're walking to a fight. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see it. I think you are farming fighting, or prioritizing fighting a bit too much. Now you want to be there with your team. I know you like kills. This is 75 CS, so you definitely be 95. And we'll see if that ward ever gets dewarded, but if it doesn't, it's probably on you for not telling your team. Yeah, this chick has gold for it. She just got the awards for it. Okay, I guess you got it, 'cause she's definitely doing that. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Thought she blocked that. Nice. Great call. Let's see, there's the rocket. Very nice. That'll work. There's that very early, the early mid game. CK tankiness doing work. I see he has armlet, right? I guess all the purple. Yeah, and a reaver. Dang, he's big. You're up to third net worth. It's not too bad. CK has you by almost 2.5K. There we go. Alright, we're hitting some lane creeps. Great. All your team's vision is on bottom. Like, you should be super scared right here. If you go for another wave, yeah, this is a foolish move. Let me double check since the replay is a little buggy. Yeah, you have no vision here. And no vision on enemy heroes. Yeah, you should be very spooked to be up here. If I'm them, I would smoke and run straight up this way for you. Yeah, you're playing a very dangerous game, my friend. They did all just show. They did all just show bottom, which is good, but your team is getting surprisingly not destroyed. It's a good buyback on Ember. It's not a bad buyback on Jakiro either. Is no one gonna die down there? I'm not even gonna look. Something was really wrong. There's the godlike kill for 850 onto Lifestealer. You hate to see it happen to a friend. Alright, you're out of there. Gonna have a cute little side gunner pretty soon. I think that's what that cell is. It used to be global call down, which really stinks. Alright, it's time for you to show up mid with call down. Alright. Classic. So what are the wards like here on the map? Dire has wards here, here, here. Bottom has great vision. Right? Like, it doesn't need to be axe farming on your great vision. That can be you. Doesn't need to be axe.
Invisibility.
There's an invisible gyro who has his ags and is not making money. You're at the top of your power spike. And you're about to... I guess you have some vision. Is that not? Jeez, I'm shocked that that's not dewarded. After the big knockdown drag-out fight, double buyback down here, they did not deward these wards. It's pretty upsetting to me, TBH. You're getting XP. And a lot of you running places to like finish off creeps that you don't even get there in time for. I'm not sure about this push. Again, you have no vision. There's 2 high grounds nearby, neither of which are warded. You're up 6k gold. That's a weird lift. It's good you guys are pressing it, I guess. This CK is not getting any stronger, and neither are you, like, relative to anyone. Alright, there's a good call down. There's a huge blade mail damage. What killed you? Oh, macro pyre. Yeah, that blade mail owned you. Is that the centaur again? Yeah, this guy's itemization is on point. Radiance burn, also really bad against you because your health pool is only 2k. That's actually really not bad. These 2 items doing work on your health pool. But Radiance burn plus macro pyre plus blade mail. You weren't even in the fight and you died. So, I don't know. I think this Ags is a pretty bad pickup at this point in the game. Like I said, you're gonna need a BKB, and you need a BKB. I think Blade Mail returns as the damage type. Yeah, same damage type. Damage return. The same type was received, yeah. So that totally counted as the Blade Mail on your, on all your spells. I know it's not like a fun item, and it doesn't seem great because it doesn't speed up your farm, and you're right about that, but you kind of need it this game. You need it against this guy. You need it against this guy. You need it against this guy. You need it for any kind of solo kill or ganking potential, otherwise literally everyone in this team can stop you. So there's a big one. This item, people buy it, people like it. If you're not going to go farm jungle with it, yeah. If you're not going to go farm jungle with it and you're just going to go fight at high ground, it needs to be BKB. I don't know. Something more oriented towards your CK's early power spike is maybe good. I would even be okay with you getting an S and Y here, like going BKB S and Y instead of Ags. Drum BKB S and Y. You're a very potent, very durable person. Your farm isn't really too much hurt relative to having the side gunner, and you can just pick that up later once you actually hit hard. Because right now you're still just a bunch of spells. Oh my god, what's happening? Good rage. Go back and tank the. I think you could have rage tanked that, but I guess staying out range of the axe, the potential axe, was more important. It's pretty sus, Roach. You don't have vision. Vision is kind of the number one story. Oh, there's some vision from CM. That's good. They have 5 heroes up. And they know what you're doing. I don't know, man. This is pretty scary. There it is. I'm surprised you didn't just drop the macro. There it is. Yeah, you guys probably ought to dip out. Now, does CM have a smoke for everyone? Smoking this and running around would be okay. There's another blade mail. Oh boy. Ha ha ha, the missile. Will he be okay? Well. Isn't that you getting wrecked by blade mail? It looks to me like this axe is not doing work. It might accelerate your farm, but you aren't farming. If your CK is playing this aggro, I think you need to build aggro. So there's the itemization problem right there. You built a drum. That's already an early power spike item. You might as well just get a BKB. You're never going to regret buying a BKB. Probably, period. There are very special cases where maybe you look at the enemy heroes and you don't need a BKB. This is not one of those cases. Oh, imagine that. He alt-chatted and then he died like a dog. It's the same old story. I've been there. I don't know what 5s are really doing alt-chatting like that. Like, I'll take a question mark here and there, but easy more. It's kind of not on you, dude. The Centaur. He's probably the one with room to talk shit. He's owning. This is good. This is a great item choice. This guy is falling off rapidly, but he is getting BKB, which is good. This guy has nothing. Jeez, what happened to your Invoker this game? Not sure what the Vessel's doing for you. It's okay against this hero, like, okay. It's okay against this hero, like, only okay. Yeah. I think leaving this in urn is a fine choice. But that is neither here nor there. Boom, 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 boom. What a speedy attack time. There's the BKB. This could turn some of the game. This is definitely the kind of thing that changes the game. Oh my god, your team is all in down here. Well, no buybacks on anyone here? This guy needs to have it. This guy needs to have it. Soon enough, you'll need to have it. Oh. That's probably not really even worth the time. And think about how much time you wasted walking down that way. Alright, that's more time spent trying to join fights and be a team member than hitting creeps.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No creeps.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Getting denied by your side gunner. It's never a good feeling. I bet when you bought it, you didn't know it would slow your farm.
Dire's top tower.
I want to see this BKB work out, though. Okay, so this is a great play actually your team is doing here. You're pushing the lane, you've got 4 heroes behind you. You have no vision. You were just walking through the triangle. Didn't you lay down any vision? No, but you have a force staff.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who's your 4? I guess it's Invoker. Also no wards.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I don't know, man. Having a ward anywhere up here would be really valuable. Having a ward like here-ish, you had all the time in the world to get up a decent ward. What? I'm not gonna talk about that. I think that was probably just supposed to be a sentry and the guy screwed up. Heat of the moment kind of thing. This is D bottom. Oh, where'd these wards come from? Oh, they're fresh. Cool. That's good. Will come in handy. You see how safely you're farming now? Don't know about walking down here. Seems like a good way to lose a BKB charge. You're on 10 seconds still, right? Yeah. Easy rune. I really wonder where their heroes are. If you show here, you're super dead. You definitely need to not show in this lane. Okay, pink's coming. Now it's fine to show because these guys aren't mid. But if you showed while both these heroes were mid, you were gonna get jumped on and destroyed. Satanic. I guess that's okay. I'm not really sure about it though. They have enough lockdown that you're not really guaranteed to get that many hits off. I guess they don't have anything that goes through BKB, so you can always heal through your BKB. I'm not gonna say it's a bad choice. We'll see how it works out. I think it's a better choice than this was second item. Oh boy. Well, you're finally catching up in farm. That's good. This is a pretty close game. They're super down off the back of this mediocre Ember game. And this Ember is not great. Oh. So, this hasn't really been a bad game by any means, but look at all this time. Now you're hitting creeps. That's great. But there's been a lot of time walking. Walking on the map is never great. This camp's gonna spawn in 10. Might be your next set of creeps. This set of creeps is gonna spawn in 3 seconds. I think that's a pretty spooky one farm, my friend. That's a spooky wave. Oh man, that was pretty close. Happy Halloween. Thanks for the scare. Oh, and you know Jakiro would have all chatted if that worked out for him. You know that guy would have all chatted. And then he would have fed. So actually maybe you should have baited it. Whoa, oh god, dude. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Your BKB is done. Your axe is dead. It's a great buyback on Jakiro.
Invisibility.
Oof. I guess it wasn't such a great buyback. It looked to me like your team was going pretty aggro. But, I don't know. I would definitely take that trade. Axe is gone for 50, no buyback. You're stuck healing, not hitting creeps again. I think that's a pretty fair trade all around. They know Roshan is up. I don't know if you guys know that yet. That's very valuable information at this point in the game. There's a cheese on Roshan. And you have no axe. In fact, I kind of think they could just walk in there and take it if they wanted. Like what? This Invoker. Oh, Invoker has axe now. He can maybe do something. But I don't know if they have detect. It's all over. Oh boy. Let's I don't even know how this happened. This is a bug. Yeah, you're not BKB. Do you have a 9-second BKB? This Jakiro casts straight into your BKB. Yeah. Yeah. Probably a great buyback from you. You have not a lot for spells. Merthyr, you're so dead, buddy. I don't know. I think it was a fine buyback, but you have to see this and know that it's going to be you alone dead. This Jakiro, man! Hello? 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 Good lord. So, it looks an awful lot like GG. No buyback anymore. You gotta know that that dieback's huge. So, let's look at items. I think Butterfly is better on you this game. I think BKB, Drum BKB, Drum S&Y BKB, Butterfly, those are all fine builds. I don't know how good this Ags is really treating you since you're getting evaporated every fight. Right? These guys are all surviving every fight. This guy's tough to kill, but everyone else on your team is made of paper. Even this axe is less tinky than he should be. I don't know if Pipe missed you, or if they just have so much magic damage it just doesn't matter. They don't have that much magic damage. This guy does. I mean, one dual breath is going to eat the pipe. Alright. So they didn't end the game. They're not getting a T1 bottom. So upsetting to me to watch. Alright. Let's wait till you're back alive. They're not taking Roshan. They're not taking towers. They're not ending the game. This is what I meant about early game advantages not being nearly as important. Because people just don't coordinate and get anything done. Alright, here we go. Time to go big, my man. Alright. Side gunner farming. I mean, it's good in this situation. Like, it's definitely a strong farming tool. I just don't think you want to put your CK in a situation where he's playing late against this life stealer. Picking CK into Jakiro, also pretty sus. The animation on his, forget the name of his illusion spell. The animation on Phantasm is pretty long, as is the animation on Ice Path, but it's really easy to just catch everything. They're roshing. And it would appear that there's some kind of bug associated with that. You guys see the centaur, who is being very sneaky. I'm not sure. I think you have to go for this. It's not ideal, but you're not going to be able to kill an Aegis life stealer. And, like, how important is your CM? Alright, I think you have to slow this down at least. Here we go. Are we doing it? Are we going for it, team? Do it, dude. Yes, yes. I think that's a great choice. You have to go for this. There's the fight. Yeah, very nice. Hero no buyback. Oof. Yeah, but that's that late game life stealer, man. This guy's unkillable. Alright, let's take a look at this fight, because... yeah, I don't know how you get caught this out. Alright, like if you're trading with a life stealer, you lost the fight, just period. I know you want to right click people, but you're Gyrocopter, man. The range is super low. Kill me? For lose? Huh? You went for it. You got some kills. I don't know if I didn't see Axe's call, but apparently you didn't get enough control on this guy. And he's very tough to kill right now.
Never refuse gold given.
8-second duration on rage. That's so nasty. Let's check your talents. Looks alright. Looks fine. I think that's the least of your worries. This is suspicious. This is pretty suspicious. It's survivability, but it's survivability in name only. I think some kind of utility or hybrid survivability damage, maybe even a butterfly is better. I'm really not a fan of the side gunner in general. Like, it's fine for farming and damage, but you just don't have it. You don't have the survivability. You know, in general, I think you're playing a bit too team-oriented. It's great to show up to team fights and all that, but there have been very few times that you've forced TPs by pushing elsewhere. And there have been very few times that you've, say, taken advantage. Oof. I don't know, man. Like, this super defensive ward is just not going to get you anywhere. Oh, no, that's Radiant. My bad. Pretty sure you have smokes. It's probably about time for a desperation smoke. Does someone have cheese? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not sure what at this point you do. This guy is out of control. Passive, massive Pitus. GG. Yeah. This is a game where you have to recognize your power spikes. This guy's a late game hero, but he's also your 4. He built a... He's definitely your 4. He has an Aeon disc. This guy has a power spike at 20 to 30 minutes. If you don't win the game at 20 to 30, it's not going to happen. That's especially hard to do in low skill games with hard to coordinate teams. You also have a power spike related to your spells. Alright, level 7, level 12, level 16 or 18 or whatever it is, the level 3 ult, that's good. Your level 15 talent is going to pump up your power a bit. But you need to build around that and optimize for ending the game, because this hero is awesome and scary late. This hero is awesome and scary late. They all scale. This hero is awesome and scary late. This hero is always pretty good. This hero is always pretty good and also awesome and scary late. So, biggest takeaway here is when you got someone like a CK in your mid lane, and the tank ability and unkillability is their major asset, capitalize on that early. You build items like this earlier. Get items not like this. It's really not great. I think S and Y, Butterfly, both better, because they give you a little bit more of everything. Like raw HP, not that great. We got some toxicity. Is anyone just gonna say GGWP? Just say GGWP, man. This is a good game. Anywho, you definitely are not a bad player by any means. Those are my thoughts as to mainly your itemization being flawed in light of your draft. In terms of like what you're doing at 50 minutes, it's not really a lot you can do against this monster LS. This is not a monster, but he had all game to build up. There's not a ton you can do there. Less fighting, more farming early. Kills are super not profitable. If we went back through the replay and paid attention to how much gold you made when you like ran to your team and assisted in a kill versus what you could have gotten just hitting the jungle or pushing a lane when you have vision of the enemy team, you will find that you could have made a lot more money doing that. So those are things to keep in mind when you're playing carry. And I hope that something in this video was of value. Thanks a lot for asking me to make it. Bye.